One thing that I've heard people complain about a lot is that it's hard to find good deals where the money, where the numbers make sense. So do you have any suggestions for that? Like finding?
I mean, look, it is a tough market, and it has been a tough market for a long time. I don't know really what to tell you other than to be patient. It is very frustrating. I know people who, used to look at 100 deals to find one. Now they're looking at 500 deals to find one that works. And you may not have the capacity. I don't have the capacity to look at 500 deals. You have to be a big shop to do that, and have people working for you. It is difficult. I think one thing maybe to be looking at, although this is going to be tough in the execution, but if you can pull it off, be looking for the real distressed deals, like the real, 50% occupied, going into foreclosure, really, unfinanceable kind of deals. Because if the deal is financeable with traditional financing, it's going to get snapped up by, somebody who is going to overpay. So if you're really looking for deals that really make sense, you may have to dig a little deeper and to find, the diamonds in the rough. The thing that you shouldn't be doing is changing your underwriting to make a deal look better. That's just the road to perdition right there. But and it's tough. People are stretching, and they stretch a little more, and they stretch a little more, and they stretch a little more, and they're like, oh, okay, the deal works. But they've stretched so much that, the deal that they underwrote is not anything like the deal that they're buying. So you have to be careful of that, especially now.
Yeah. Well, I think even for people just to know that is the situation today, it is hard to find the good deals, and it's not just them. They're not doing something wrong necessarily if they're not finding them.
Yeah. And frankly, I mean, I tell people this all the time. People will come to me and, Jonathan, what am I doing wrong? I can't find the deals that work. And what I'll say to them is essentially, that's great. I'm really happy to hear you say that to me, because if you were looking at all these deals and you were saying, wow, look at all these great deals, they're everywhere, that would mean that you really don't know anything about underwriting at all. The fact that you're coming to me and saying, I can't find anything that works, shows that you are actually doing the job right, and that you're turning down all these deals because they don't fit your criteria. So if you're not finding deals that works, well, welcome to the club. This is where we are right now. And, but it means that you're being critical. It means you're underwriting properly, and, you just have to keep on pushing through. I mean, it's tough, but you just got to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing until you get lucky and find one that does work without you stretching the deal.